Hi everyone. So today I'm going to be making for you a really simple salad that's going to be delicious for in the summer. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get started with the ingredients that you're going to need. You're going to need a bunch of strawberries. So I have probably a little bit less than a pint of strawberries. I have a handful of mints. You're going to want to save some of the mints for the salad and some of the mints for the salad dressing. I have 3 mini cucumbers. I like cucumbers, so I'm probably going to use all of these. If you don't, you can use half of a regular cucumber or a whole cucumber. It's up to you. You're going to need some quinoa or some farro or whatever type of grain you like. I found quinoa, so I'm going to be using some quinoa. For the dressing, you're going to need some white wine vinegar. Hope you guys can see that. White wine vinegar. A little bit of olive oil. Some of that reserved mint, some pepper, and some salt. And then you're also going to need the juice, a little bit of orange juice, just a little bit, not a lot. And a bag of either spring mix or arugula. And I have my arugula sitting with my other stuff, so I'll grab that in a second. But let's go ahead and get to chopping. So first off, we are going to chop up all of our strawberries and pop them in a bowl. So I'm just going to chop off all the little tops. You can chop the strawberries however you want. If you want to chop them into like little quarters, you can chop them into quarters. If you want them like little slices, you can do slices. However you like to have your strawberries in your salad, make that work for you. So this one should be really quick. And then also, I don't have it on the list, but you can always add some type of like chicken if you like, just to kind of make things a little bit tastier and add a little extra protein. But if you want to keep it pretty vegetarian, you can take the chicken out. If you want to make it vegan, you can also leave the feta out. So this is actually a really good salad for anyone, honestly. Now that I think about it, I didn't realize it could be vegan, not just vegetarian. Okay, so I'm gonna take those out. I like to slice my strawberries for my salad, so I'm just gonna go ahead and slice them. I like to have nice big pieces. And then when you're done, you're gonna put them in a bowl, because what we're gonna do is toss all of this with our dressing. And so that way you'll get some of not only like the strawberry juice, but a little bit of everything. Should be pretty tasty. At least I think it will be. Excuse me while I hum. Makes cooking go by faster for me. So as I'm chopping these, I'm trying to think if there's another fruit you could use that would go good in this. You could maybe, I don't know, maybe do some blueberries if that's what's in season at the time, or blackberries could be good with this. Blackberries could be really good with this now that I think about it. Uh-oh, shaking the camera a little bit. There we go. Blackberries might work. I don't know. If you guys can think of another type of fruit that you think would go good with this, comment in the chat, or not comment in the chat because you guys can't see the chat. Go ahead and comment on the video below and let me know what you think would work good with this. How would you make this salad your own? I think I'm gonna do maybe 1, maybe 2 more strawberries. I might eat the rest. Okay, I know I said I was only gonna do 1 more strawberry, but I think I'm gonna finish out with all the strawberries that I have. Okay, so we got our strawberries in our bowl. Whoop. Next up, we're going to chop up our cucumbers. So fun fact with the cucumbers, it's gonna sound really, really, really weird, and I used to think my dad was weird when he did it. But you chop off the ends of the cucumbers and then you kind of like rub it like this. And what it does is it gets all of the bitterness out of the cucumber. Oh, look at that. Showing you a fun little cooking trick. Okay, so cucumbers are done. Take my paper towel, take that off. So for your cucumbers, I would probably cut them in half and then cut them in quarters and then give them a nice little chop. So you have nice little bite-sized crunchy pieces for your salad. Like I said, you can use a regular cucumber. I just always have mini cucumbers and mini vegetables and fruits in my house because that's the only way I eat them. If I have full size like peppers or cucumbers or anything like that, I end up not eating them, which is a little upsetting. Okay, you know what? I think I'm only going to use 2 of these cucumbers. Now that I'm looking at it. So once again, we take the tops, you rub it around like that for a few seconds, and then we're going to do it on the bottom side for a few seconds too. Benzo. Then we wipe it off. And we do a chop on the cucumber. And then one more time with this one. The fun things about salads is you don't necessarily have to go by a recipe. I always find you kind of use more of an ingredient that you like. So if you want more vegetables, throw more vegetables in it. If you want more fruit, throw more fruit in it. So next up, I'm going to do my mint. So I'm going to do about 3/4 of this bunch of mint to put in the salad. You can always do more if you like a more minty flavor. You can do a little bit less. It's up to you. I'm going to scrunch it together. Just give a little rough chop. We're gonna nice little chopping board and my cucumbers rolling around all over the place. This mint smells so good, especially with the strawberries. Almost smells like a mojito. My little bite-sized pieces. Here we go. Okay, so you take your handful of mint that we've chopped, pop it in the bowl with the cucumbers and the tomatoes. So we got that. Boop. Last but not least, what we're going to throw in there is our quinoa. So this pouch of quinoa has about it says 2 servings, which is half a package, and half a package is, a full package is a cup. So I would say you could do this whole package, and then each serving that you would have would be, oh, that's a lot. No, we'll do half. We'll do half the package. I don't want too much in there. Just enough. There we go. Good. So we have about 4 ounces or half a cup of quinoa mixed in with all of that. Now, next up, we are going to make our salad dressing. For our salad dressing, we're going to chop up the mint some more. And if you have a blender, it's probably going to be easiest to do this in a blender. That way you can get it mixed up really, really, really well. My blender is not really available to me right now. So I'll chop it up by hand, and then we'll whisk everything together. And that's how we'll get this done. Excuse me while I get a bowl. Okay, so we're going to take our mint, throw that into a bowl. And then in this, we're going to add our white wine vinegar to help make our vinaigrette. So we're going to pour that in there. I like mine very vinegary. So you could do about 2 tablespoons of your vinegar and then 1 tablespoon of olive oil, or if you want to make more, I like to do like a 2-to-1 ratio. And then we're gonna throw in a splash of orange juice. If you have fresh oranges, you can use fresh oranges. We're gonna throw in a splash or 2 of orange juice. We're gonna add some pepper, a couple twists, a little bit of salt. Season it up real good. So I use about like a pinch. So like a 2-3 finger pinch. And then we're gonna whisk it all together so it can be nice and emulsified. Get it all whiskey and delicious. And of course I'm gonna like taste it after we whisk it all up. I think I'm gonna need some more. I know what you could do is you could always make this and then save a little bit and put them in little containers and then dress your salad when you eat it. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, that's really good, you guys. It's very dark. Add a little bit more olive oil. A little bit more orange juice to it. Whoopsies. And then, to be honest, I like it a little sweet, so I'm going to add a dash of honey. Just about. Okay, here we go. Now we can whisk it up a little bit more. Get this vinaigrette going. Look at this. Look at all that goodness. Look at all of that goodness. And then, of course, if you used a blender, all this seasoning is going to get really mixed up in there. Okay, so we have that all nicely mixed. You see how that looks? So good. You just made your homemade salad dressing. So we're going to throw it over top of all of our stuffs. So we poured it over top of this. You see? Bloop. And then what we'll do is we're going to toss that together. I don't have tongs. So what I'm going to do instead is toss, look at all of this. Toss it. So we got the quinoa and the mint and the salad dressing all mixed together. We're going to toss it all together. And now what you could do is, give me 1 second. You take my arugula. I'll put it on top of my dishes. So you'll portion it out into your containers. We have everything nice and mixed. So we'll portion it at the bottom of the bowl. So that way it doesn't get all juicy on our salad. We don't want our salad to get all wilty. So you get a nice little even situation between 4 dishes. And eyeball it. Got a couple more. Okay, can you see what I'm doing, you guys? I hope so. Okay, so we're gonna throw this on the bottom. Throw it on the bottom right here. A little messy. And then this one, this is my little special container. So what I'm gonna do here is throw it in this container on one side. There we go. Those all look good. And finally, we'll take our arugula. I have to wash mine. Give me a second, guys. Okay, so my arugula is fresh out of the bag, and what we'll do to keep it from getting wilted is space it on top like so. Or you can even put it in some Ziploc baggies. And the Ziploc baggies will help to keep the salad separate. Or if you have a container like this one, you can put it off to the side. Let's see, it might be a little too much on that one. There we go. Okay, so we have all of that. And then the last little bits of our salad is going to be our feta. So we're going to take our feta. All right, more feta. We will take our feta. There we go. Take our feta and sprinkle a little bit on top where the lettuce is. So we'll sprinkle it on top of the lettuce over here, just a little bit. Sprinkle it out. We'll sprinkle it on top of the lettuce over here. Sprinkle it over here, and then we'll sprinkle it over here. And then we are all done. You have salads for the week. And like I said before, you can always take a piece of chicken, some tuna, some steak, whatever you want, some tofu, whatever type of salad you like. Not salad, sorry. Whatever type of protein you like, and pop it on top of this, and you have a even better salad. If you don't want to do that, you can eat it just as it is. The quinoa is a complete protein, and it's vegetarian. So you have that in there as well. So you have a very nicely protein-packed green salad with a wonderful serving of vegetables and fruit. If you guys have any questions or any comments, please feel free to email us at fitness@center@ferc.gov. And I hope you enjoyed today's Meal Prep Monday. Have a great Monday. Talk to you guys later. Bye.